Folasade Tinubu Ojo, the daughter of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on Wednesday set social media buzz after declaring herself the Iyaloja General of Nigeria. The title, meant to identify her as the president of all market men and women in the country, was added to her Twitter bio after the inauguration of her father, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as president of Nigeria. Folasade in 2013 was crowned the Iyaloja of Lagos. She was said to have inherited the title from her paternal grandmother, the late President General of Lagos Market Men and Women, Alhaja Abibat Mogaji. All right, I wanted to take some reactions, but in the meantime, Folasade Tinubu is seeking support from her father's administration to achieve economic growth, especially at the grassroots level. She made the appeal during a meeting organized by stakeholders on improving the quality of life for women, youth, and the vulnerable in the society on Tuesday, stating that the country can only move forward with the combined effort of everyone.
My father is now the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I need to help him in my own way, connecting to the people, seeking people's opinion, getting information from the people how they are, then processing it and taking it back to the system. That these are the areas we will want you, the people want you to do something. It's not just my responsibility alone. With women, youth, we need to work together and stand up to the government that, they've promised this, and it is very important for us to achieve it. So we will not relent in our effort, calling the attention of the government that ensuring that all the promises made is being kept.
There she is, speaking in her capacity as the Iyaloja General of Nigeria. Ayo, I see you blinking. I know that. Oh, she's the first daughter, right?
First daughter of the
Federal Republic of Nigeria. Oh, that was added too, right? Was it?
She has taken it off her state. I'm just on her page.
Okay, very good, because I know
She's removed the first
She's
daughter.
removed the first daughter.
She has removed the first daughter.
Why she deny? No.
The
She's the first daughter of the Federal Republic of
Nigeria
Nigeria.
is still there, because she was before the General of Lagos. So now she's speaking in her capacity.
Promoted herself.
Yeah, she has promoted herself.
And by the way, Oji, before, and you heard that in her statement.
Yes.
Before the inauguration, she had a pre-inauguration dinner as well for her people. And then she also had a dinner with Friends of Iyaloja Initiative, where she had some speakers come. And she said she wanted to focus on women and youths. I just wonder what the First Lady would do in this instance. I don't know how they, usually the First Lady would take on certain CSO roles. But when you look at things like this, a few days back, Oji, we're still arguing about the role of the First Lady, whether it's constitutional or not. And now we have to grapple with the idea of a first daughter and perhaps a first son.
Yes.
It's coming very soon. It's a waste of, it's an abuse of power in the first instance. The first thing I just want to say very quickly is that I think the president should call his family to order. We need to, there's a lot of work to be done, and we shouldn't be spending time talking about the daughter of the president, saying that she has to advise. Advise him in your family meetings, in your sitting room, and not bring it to the public and make Nigerians upset by putting first daughter of Nigeria.
Okay, I would like to disagree with you. You can't tell us how we are going to run our lives, please.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
When my father was giving birth to me as the first daughter, you were not there.
Oh, you're speaking for her.
So please know your level.
All right.
So
okay.
I'm speaking in my capacity. Please know your level. Please, do you know how long it took my father to be able to be president?
All right, Rufai, the violence is a lot.
Please.
All right, let's
stay in your place, Ayo.
Ayo, you spoke about the office of the First Lady, correct? Let me take another story. The First Lady of Nigeria, Remi Tinubu, has also been trending online after a photo where she appeared to be seated in a meeting with her husband, President Bola Tinubu, and Vice President Kashim Shettima at the presidential villa began circulating online. The viral photo was reportedly taken within hours of the meeting Tinubu had with the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, and the Group Chief Executive Officer of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Mele Kyari. Well, Remi has been criticized online for allegedly breaking protocol less than 24 hours after her husband assumed office. Well, let's take some reactions. This person wrote, apparently, Remi sat through the meeting Tinubu had with the CBN governor and the GMD NNPC Shetima attended to. So apparently we have a president, deputy president, and vice president. Notice also that both Tinubu and Remi have their ADCs present too. A long ride. Well, a guy wrote, this administration came with a lot of unique systems. 1, Office of the President, Tinubu. Office of the Deputy President, Remi. Office of the Vice President, Shetima. Office of the First Lady, Remi. Office of the First Daughter, Folasade Tinubu. Office of the First Son, Sheyi Tinubu. Well, finally, this person wrote, I personally didn't see anything wrong in this. Remi Tinubu herself is a politician, and Tinubu, on the other hand, have health challenges. I don't know how this person knows that. Plus, if Remi runs the government and everything goes smoothly, that's fine. Both are one in marriage. Remi is not just the other room first lady. I know you can't wait to speak. Rufai, okay, go ahead.
All of you are just jealous of our administration.
Okay.
See, in that case, what God has joined together,
let no man put asunder. They're one, right?
So two as one. So what you are doing, you are getting 2 senators for the price of 1.
Oh goodness! I want to hear from Kayode Rufai
and Senator Remi Tinubu, 2 senators. So I think with Ayo and everybody are talking,
yes,
you are just envious.
Okay,
but
very good.
Anyway, this is what's trending,
yes.
So I can be sarcastic.
Yeah, you can. Well,
yes.
the office of the First Lady, Kayode, really quickly, because we need to go.
No, we know that.
It's unconstitutional, but that photo, I don't know what you make of it really quickly.
There's nothing to make of it. If it is unconstitutional, there's no First Lady. And even if there was a constitutional position for First Lady, all you have to realize is that that First Lady is not part of the presidential team that should be meeting with key stakeholders, whether it's CBN governor or it's head of NNPC or whatever. Yeah. That's the right thing to do.
All right. I don't say that in government. There's something called classified information.
Yes.
And your wife should not be privy to that information.
Well, we don't know how that photo was taken. I have to just put that in there. But, you know,
please,
I'd like to also
of Ayo
thank you.
I was just being sarcastic there.
All right. Well, I'd love to thank you all for your great analysis, as always, on What's Trending today. Well, that's all I have for you on What's Trending. I'll see you all tomorrow.